right, so I got a hot lead that came in from Facebook ads. So I'm gonna give her a call. Hopefully that she answer. I did shoot her a text already. I did try to call her twice. She didn't answer. So let me try to call her one more time. Okay, she's not answering. So let me call the real estate agent that we were supposed to call yesterday. Okay, see what he say. Every day we're hustling, baby. Every day we're hustling, baby. The money don't sleep, so the hustle don't stop, baby. This I don't know why you listen. I don't know why you guys, real estate agents, like you guys don't answer your phone. Come on, man. Shit, bro. Yeah, hi Chris. This is Kong calling. How's it going?
Hey Kong, how you doing?
Good. Hey Chris, I just want to make sure. Am I catching at a good time? You got a few minutes to chat?
If you can give me a call back in about 5 minutes, that would be better.
Okay, Chris, I'll give you a call back in about 5 minutes. Bye. Okay, so okay, well let's keep going. Um okay. Let me call. Okay, so yesterday we called. Okay, let's call Lynn. Yesterday I was trying to call her, couldn't get a hold of her. So hold on a second. This, she's from Illinois. Okay, Lynn, are you still interested in selling? Oh, seller. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I can't. Okay, selling. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get somebody on the phone, man. Okay. We're back at it again every single day, guys. We're back at it again. We're hustling. So if you're not sitting there calling your leads, your follow-up leads, your dead leads, dude, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Okay. 2026, dude, is the year. Yesterday we locked a property under contract. Let's see if we can lock another one under contract today. Every day, man, if we can just lock one property under contract, dude, that'd be good. But once again, I don't mess with baby deals. I don't care about the 5K, the 10K. I want to make at least a minimum of $20,000 per deal. All right. That's what gets me excited. You do you. Okay. If you want the 2,500 bucks, you want the 5K deal, do you, man. I don't care about volume. I don't care about number of deals. All I care about is the spread of the deal. Less deal, bigger profit, less work. Okay. So, man, let me try to call. I'm trying to call Jacob. Jacob is another seller. We're trying to get a hold of him, but we couldn't. Oh, man. Georgia. Nope. Go straight to voicemail. Trisha. No answer. We just got to keep calling, baby. Try to call Lynn one more time. I mean, she texted us and said, "Hey, I'm interested in selling," and then now she doesn't answer her phone. Unbelievable. So let me see here. We got one more that we got us called. So let me try to find them really quick. Who's this? Shit. Who's this calling back? Oh man, I don't even know. Hello, this is Colin with We Buy Houses. How can I help you?
Hey, Kong, this is Chris Trice.
Yeah, Chris.
I
Hey,
just spoke.
yeah, I appreciate the call back, Chris.
No
How's
problem. Thank you for accepting.
yeah? How is your Thursday going so far?
It is going okay. It's rainy and busy.
Oh
I
man.
prefer. I don't
So
mind
Chris is a real estate agent, okay?
but I don't like the
Yeah, you know what? I take snow over rainy days any day.
rain.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
no rain for me. So Chris, so she had the property listed with you, and I'm glad that obviously she's able to find someone that she can trust to get the work done for her. So I'm glad that you and her are able to connect. Uh,
Yes, yes. So I know she said she spoke with you before,
yep.
and you were offering. She couldn't remember what you offered. So yeah.
Yeah. So Chris, what are you guys currently listing it at right now?
Well, looking at the comp, it's. I know she has a lot of work to do in there.
Yep.
Have you been able to? You've been in the property, correct?
No, Chris, I have not. But we got some pictures from her.
Okay.
The last time that we were gonna send our contract in there, but um she was kind of busy, so she didn't have the time to let us in. And so yeah, so we weren't able to get in the property yet. But we got pictures.
Yeah, we were gonna list it for no,
Yeah.
I wish for 125.
Yep.
I don't know where you guys are within that price range. So.
Yeah. So Chris, I mean, the 125, do you think that is like an assets condition, or do you think that's what the prop like I guess what I'm asking from you, Chris, is that
Yes, as is.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Chris,
that's as is.
so what do you think the property would be worth if we were to go in there and update it and obviously make it really nice?
It'd be worth the high 190.
Okay, so 190s or so.
So,
Okay.
so see, there's a very there's a property that was sold December that was listed at 199.
Hmm.
I think it sold for 193,
Okay.
and it was nicely done. And that's the same exact floor plan and square feet.
Okay.
And it was a total renovation as well.
I got it. Okay. Um, have you guys got any offer on it yet, Chris?
We are talking with another buyer right now,
Okay.
but we haven't solidified that yet.
I mean, so this is kind of where we're at, obviously, Chris. I mean, it probably like our offer might not make sense for her as of right now, but this is what we're feel comfortable with moving forward. Um, obviously, this is with us paying buying it in the assets conditions and obviously taking on all the work and all the repairs. I mean,
Yeah.
how soon does she want to close?
I think she want to close as soon as possible. I know she's in the she's right now trying to get all her stuff
Yeah,
organized to be able to move out.
yeah.
It's just pretty much boxes and pictures, etc. Which that won't take too long. Hopefully, she can be completely out of there in a couple of weeks, if that long. So,
Yeah, I mean, Chris, I mean, I I love for us to do this deal together, but obviously, I also don't want to waste your time as well. What price?
mhm.
Like, I know you guys have it listed for 125, but realistically, what price do you think that she would go for? that we can get this thing closed in like 30 days or sooner?
I think, you know, 110 would probably at this point, because right now we're not putting it on the open market.
Okay.
We're just reaching out to
Sure.
some potential investors.
Sure.
So I don't think that she would take anything less than
Less
110
less
right
than one.
now, unless she goes, and at that point I think she would go into the open market, see
Yeah.
what's out there.
Yeah. No.
Because that could keep us from having to do, I don't know if you guys require it or not, but buyer's commission or
Yep.
something like that. Being unlisted, that would keep us from some fees,
For sure.
etc. So,
Yeah. No. For sure, Chris. I mean, with us is that we don't have a buyer's agent, Chris. So obviously, if we end up working a deal together, you can keep all the commissions, and obviously, hopefully, the number will make sense for the seller as well. I mean, all we want is the deal. You know. But I think at 110, how much? So, Chris, based on your experience, how much do you think it will cost to renovate this property to put it in the condition where we can sell for like 190, which is similar to the other one?
think I think the other one was done very nicely. I would say to get to that level, you would have to spend 50,000.
So we would have to spend 50. So if we buy for 110, we spend 50. So now we're all in at 160. And if we go relist it back with you for 190, and then obviously now we end up with a whole new set of closing costs. So we typically use 10% just to be conservative. And obviously we got, Harmony lender in there as well, and holding costs. So it put us at 140, 171. So if everything works out correctly, we would potentially, walk away with roughly about 11,000 if everything works out perfectly. I mean, for us,
I mean, it really depends on
now he's questioning himself. That's why you always want to ask the agent so you can challenge him with the numbers. Like, dude, the number's the number. You lie, I lie, seller lie, buyer lie, dude, but numbers doesn't lie. So now he's going to justify, oh, maybe it's not 50K in rehab. Maybe. So I want him to understand, dude, if I'm buying for 110, I put 50 into it, dude, I'm walking away with 11,000 for the next 4 months or 6 months of risk. Bro, you going to do the deal? I don't think so. That's why when you talk to a real estate agent, dude, always ask questions.
year and a half ago, those units were selling.
Because a lot of them, like, they're like, oh, I'm the expert, so they feel like they have to have the answer to everything. Yeah, and I hear you.
But we're in a different market right now. So
Yeah.
I don't know how long we're gonna stay in it, but
Yeah.
that's what we are.
Chris,
I completely understand that, but go ahead.
yeah, do you feel 2026 will be better than 2025 as far as in like the real estate market goes?
I feel like
Remember, always ask
probably
questions.
lower the interest rates a little bit, give us a temporary increase in business.
Yeah.
However, there's going to be some market uncertainty.
Yeah.
Get closer to possible war and all these type of
Oh,
events.
yeah.
That could, yeah. So I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, and hey, Chris, I appreciate the honesty, that you're not trying to sell me on a bright future. So
Right.
I appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, for us, we are very conservative with, things that we're buying as well, just because we really don't know what's going to happen. Just like you mentioned, if we have a World War III, it is probably game over. It's going to be real bad.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
So, I mean, here's kind of where I'm at, Chris. And I know at this time it might not work for the seller, but if she ever consider so right now with us, what we're comfortable with is it's probably way lower than where she want, but for us, it's right around 67,000 is where we need to be. All cash, 60 day or
Mm-hmm.
30 days closing, no problem. I know I know it's way lower than where she wanted to be, but for us, we're going into
Yeah.
an unknown cycle. If we buy, with that, we put, you know, we're borrowing Harmony lender. They charge us about 15%. We know that we're probably gonna sit on this property for the next 4 to 6 months. You know, the renovations and all of that. So we're trying to sell it towards like the summer. Hopefully at that time, that we can get a good price on it. We don't want to sit on the market, for 8 to 12 months. So so
Right.
that's where we're kind of comfortable with, Chris.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think right now
Hmm.
she would not accept that. I think that she would want to go on the open
Yep,
market
for
before
sure.
when she does that.
I understand.
But that's something that that's something that I'll make sure that as we go and if things not working out on that open market that we reach back out to. Okay.
I appreciate that, Chris. Thank you so much. Hey, Chris. Besides this one, do you have any other deal, whether it's on market or off market, that that would be good for real estate investors like house flipper like us? Because we're looking to buy like maybe 1 to 3 more in this next 30 to 60 days. I mean, I want to keep our crew, busy.
Yeah.
Do you have?
No,
Do you have?
I sold one. Sold one not too long ago, but I don't have anyone in my pipeline as of right now.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Chris, if you see anything that's on the market that has a sign of, motivations where the seller just want a quick cash, be done with, we buy it as it. Obviously, for us, it doesn't matter about the rehab. Like we're fearless when it comes to rehab. Whether we have to redo the foundations, has mold issue, it's sitting, maybe it's leaning, or the roof is good. Like we don't care as long as the number makes sense for us. We ready to move forward, and we're ready to buy, and we can close quickly.
Okay.
So
All
you
right.
so
Well,
you let me know.
I'll make sure. Yeah, I will. I will. If you don't mind, just text me your full name.
Okay.
I know it's Kane is the last name. So
Yeah.
see your first and last name and your email address and stuff like that. I'll just put you in my contact list. Okay.
Will do. Thanks a lot, Chris. I appreciate your time and look forward to doing some business together in 2026.
Okay. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Chris.
Appreciate
Have a
it.
great rest of
Bye.
your day. Bye. And that's how you talk to a real estate agent. Build the rapport, build that connection, and you never know. You know that when even till today, I got 3 to 4 real estate agents right now that are just hustling out there, that are hustling, bringing me off market deals or on market deals that they see that, hey, there's a major price drop, or they got an insight of one of the agent friend who said, hey, I got a buyer, I list the property, but now they want to get rid of it, right? Bam. So always make sure, man, you built that relationship. Now, maybe Chris doesn't work out, but if you talk to enough realtor and build enough relationship, there will be 1 or 2 that will just start bringing you off market deals. Those, my friend, cost you nothing, zero money for marketing, zero. So the lead that they bring you, dude, bro, free lead. So a lot of you, what you're doing is that when you talk to the real estate agent, see, when you guys talk to the real estate agent, a lot of you, what you do, a lot of you, what you're doing is that you go ahead and you just start dropping numbers, right? What you need to do is start asking questions and then challenge them on the numbers that they gave you. Hey, what do you think the property's worth? What do you think that we can sell this for? Right? What do you think it's cost to fix this property up, man? Right? And then you challenge them, and then you use their number against them to negotiate with them and ask them, hey, this doesn't make sense. Like if and then sometimes I would even say, hey, John, I mean, if let's just say if this was you, like would you buy this deal? Like would you buy this deal? What is John gonna say? Yes. I'll be, well, John, I mean, it's gonna, you're gonna make let's just say it's going to take you 4 months, right, to rehab the property and sell it, and you're making 11,000 in 4 months. 4 months divided by 11,000, you're making $2,700 a month. Might as well just get a JO to B. Might as well just get a JO to B. For us, is we put a lot of capital up at risk. We want to make at least a minimum of, X amount. And I understand if it makes sense for the seller, great. If it doesn't make sense, I completely understand, but we're taking on massive amount of risk. We do not know what the market's going to be like, yada, 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 right? So you got to now take the fear, play the fear against them, dude. Use the fear, dude, and play it. It doesn't matter what you think. Like, the market's going to do good. Don't say that. Okay? You'll be like, oh, dude, it's scary, man. I don't know what's going to be like, dude. I don't know what things are going to be like in the next 6 months. Okay? And then once again, if the number doesn't work, then you just ask them if they have any other one, right, that's in their pipeline that they know of, and continue to build the relationship. And you never know, man. One day out of the blue, Chris is going to text me a deal and say, hey, Colin, you interested in this one here? Probably it's worth 200,000. Seller wants 105. I said, let's rock and roll, baby. Relationship, my friend. You just never know. Oh, man, I got 2 closing at the end of the month. One for 15,000, and the other one, I think. Okay, Colin, I got an email from Tia, but the addendum that they sent that's signed by the seller, which indicate that. An email. Huh. And then the sign of seller would indicate that the buyer shall make a non-refundable. It should be cash property and the end buyer. Okay, let me see here. Hold on a second. Let me call my VA up really quick here so we can solve this issue. So we got a little something come up here. So let me solve this issue before we continue. Hey, Angeline, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, Kong. Did you receive my update?
Yep. So that's why I call you. So let's talk about this. So they did not receive the EMD yet. Is that correct?
Yes, and then I go back to the email.
Yep.
It was there. I sent it to, which I have made a follow up just maybe 5 minutes ago, to Jason to check and see if they did receive. I mean, if they wired the 250
Yep.
for the Lakeway Drive.
Yep.
And then for Tia's email.
Yep.
Because remember that in that
Yep.
addendum we put that purchase
Yep.
price,
Yep.
and then yep. So she said that it doesn't make sense, not unless that you as act as a buyer were going to do the non-refundable 10,000 non-refundable deposit.
Got it. So basically, she can't use the 10K non-refundable from the buyer. We would have to put down our 10K between us and the seller. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then that would be refund to us, obviously, at the time of closing.
Okay. Let me verify with Tia if she needs your 10,000, or if she can just instead we will make another
addendum.
I think that would be another addendum.
Yep.
If that will be for the buyer's side.
Yep.
Is that the seller really needs to have it there?
Say that again.
Is the seller really needs to indicate about that non-refundable addendum?
I mean, as of right now, I already told them already, but chat with Tia. I mean, we already got the 10,000 non-refundable from the buyer, obviously the buyer already. So if we have to put down the 10 non-refundable on our end just to make everything work, or I mean, just like you said, Angeline, if you can ask Tia if we need to set up another addendum that stated that, hey, the assigner or whoever it is already have the 10K, then then obviously that'll be better for us. But if we need to put the 10K non-refundable, then we can do that. Just make everything. We just want to make sure that at the time of closing, we're able to get back our 10K, right?
Okay. Yes.
So
Yes.
okay, and then let me know.
Okay. Let me call her right now.
Okay, bye, Angeline.
Okay. Call.
We got 2 closing, man. Until it moves to the finish line, until you get the money in your hands, the check in your bank, bro, dude, gotta make sure, man. You gotta make sure you stay on top of those deals, dude, until it goes to closing. Okay? So let me see here. Let me try to call Lynn one more time, dude. Let me try to call Lynn one more time. Okay, she's not answering. So let me try to call Dawn, which is that seller. No one's answering the phone. So all these leads that's coming in, it's all from our Facebook ads. We're right now getting a couple warm to hot lead per day. So if you're looking to generate leads inbound, man, she's not answering. So let me see here. I know I have one more seller that I have to call. It's more like a follow up with them. Let me see here. Okay, this is Kesha. Let me call her. This is what work looked like.
The subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hey, Kesha, it's Kong. Regarding the cash offer that we have on your property, Kesha, I did shoot you a text. I don't know if you got it or not, but when you get a chance, can you please give me a call back at this phone number? I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I look forward to talking to you. Bye. Okay, well, hopefully that she replied. So let me see here. Okay, hold on a second. I got another seller I got to call. That's Morgan, Lakeway. Okay, hold on a second. Jennifer. Hold on a second. David. I think David. Is this David? David. Hold on a second. David. David. I look forward to speaking to you and Jennifer. Yeah, say David. Okay, this is the seller. 60 to 70% of your deal comes from follow up.
Hi, you have reached the phone with David Fisher.
Let me try to call him one more time. Remember, I always call them twice.
Hi, you've reached the
Okay, so I'll shoot him a text. Hi, David. Good morning. This is Kong. We chatted about a month or so ago, David, regarding your property. I hope you and Jennifer is doing great. But I just want to ask if you have sold the property yet or not, or if it's still available. We're still interested in buying it, and hopefully, we can work something out that work for you guys and work for us if it's still available. So if you can call me or text me back at this number, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, David. Look forward to hearing back from you. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, here's my real estate agent. I'm checking into how he's doing. So basically, I'm gonna interrupt him a lot because he talks a lot. So I'm gonna, and I don't have time. I got about maybe like 7 minutes.
Your call has been for.
But Mike did mention that he might have a deal for me.
Your call has been forwarded.
Okay, well, we move on to the next one. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see here. Calling, try to call to. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, let me share something with you guys here. So this came from one of my academy students. It's Judy. Judy literally only been in the academy for like a week. And look at this. We got her Facebook ad set up, and she said 2 more Facebook lead came in today. Dude, I mean, that's how fast she getting results. Can you see that? I hope you see the text. Could you see that text message? Dude, just within, I don't know, man, probably less than a week of getting her Facebook set up and launched, she's now getting leads in. So incoming leads. Imagine if you don't have to waste time talking to unmotivated nonsense seller because you're pounding on the phone, you're calling them, you don't know if they want to sell or not want us to sell. So you're dealing a lot with, people who's going to yell at you, cuss at you, hang up on you. Dude, why don't you just set it up, do what you do, wait for your phone to blow up with motivated seller. So Judy okay, so let me go to and answer her question. She said, hold on a second. She said, when I send the contract, does the expire window need to be short? The answer is yes. If they ask you for a week, it means that they're playing games. So you'd be like, well, Bob, I understand that you need a week, but typically the most that I can ever get approved for our offer is right around, 48 hours or 3 days, whatever it is. Lon, call me now. And then now she said, do you touch houses that goes into foreclosure? I have a lead that she owes $70,000 in mortgage, behind on payments, wants to relocate, $60K in rehab. She has mobile home 3-2. Comps are 2 on a 1 mile, nothing on 1 mile. I think I can only hear around 80, not worth it max. So Judy, yeah, I mean, as long, even if it's in foreclosure or pre-foreclosure, as long as there's still a timeline for us to close on it, we should be fine. So yeah, pre-foreclosure, foreclosure is fine, but it seems like she owes 70,000 and the property only worth, between 50 to 80,000. There's really no room for us to obviously make a profit. So I would just move on to the next one. Unless you can just submit an offer, once it go through, if we can get the bank to accept, something way lower. But typically what they do is they just foreclose on the property and then they just gonna, put it up for auction and see how much they will sell it for. But in this case, Judy, I'll just move on to the next one. Boom. Okay, here's another one of my academy students. Good morning. So I'm glad that a lead came from Facebook seller. See, here's another dude. Here's another deal. from one of my academy students. Okay. The lead came in from Facebook ads. Okay. You see it there. So I'm going to seller wants 52,000 as walkaway price. According to him, it's all renovated. New windows, insulation, roof, well, water, heaters, electrical. Needs paint. My comps gets a good comps on the property. I can't get a good comps on the property. Not sure if the ARV is accurate or not. Low ARV 65 to 80K. It's a small town in Iowa, borderline to Iowa and Illinois. So I'm going to respond back to him right now. I mean, if the seller wants, listen, if it's all renovated, then they probably asking for retail value for the property, you know. Typically, I would say 99% of seller that has already renovated the property, they want retail. Because obviously they probably done the renovation. Their whole thing is now, how can they get, you know, retail buyer? He's probably thinking, how can he get, you know, 52,000 without paying the real estate commission, you know? So it's really hard to go in there and actually get a deal done with a property that's already been renovated. They already put the money in and it's perfect, in perfect condition, ready to go. I mean, all you can do is based on the comps and just make him an offer. So let's use the comps as 65,000. So 65,000 minus 30%. You don't need to minus repair because repair, you know, it's already perfect condition. So 65,000 minus 30% minus whatever it is you want to make, and just make him an offer and see what he will say. All right, I got to go. I appreciate each and every single one of you that's here. I'll see you guys on the next live. Take care.